Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Donnie Walton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Walton.
First pitch of the AB now. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, Evan White is a guy they're looking for to turn things around. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 7 homers and 37 RBIs. Hit on the ground to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in is Kyle Lewis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. The 1-0.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 out, nobody on. Mariners center fielder down with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Mariners are down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Yusei Kikuchi, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1. is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Two balls and two strikes to Rizzo. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. LeMahieu, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging in the dirt. Murphy gathers, and that ends the inning. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point this season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The next batter will be Evan White. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman, Cole, or the Cole Train, as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here now the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
They know the threat this guy poses at the. It's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting 6.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. And he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 6. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Lewis, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across.
Sanchez.
Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Torres, the runner at third with no outs. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Three and 0 now. And he's able to lay off there for ball four. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get to double play.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Next up, Brett Gardner. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Henniger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Thank you, Heidi. Dylan Moore is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. And he makes the catch in the corner. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So now here is Jake Shiner. Here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The 1-0 home.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
As a look, now the pitch. In the air, down the line and left. Marmolejos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 33 on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lewis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners 0. So that flips over, and digging in, Donnie Walton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1 strike now from Cole. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. So here now is Ty France. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now the first pitch. Gary Sanchez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Next, here is Brett Gardner. Flew out last time up. First offering on its way. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly, throw in time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Mitch Haniger is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next to stand in is Evan White. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Seattle.
And stepping in, Jose Marmolejos. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Sam Delaplane will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 58, Sam Delaplane.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
Now the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category.
Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another one sent foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. Classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So stepping in is Dylan Moore. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Jake Shiner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tom Murphy.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
No hits to this point. 1 strike now from Cole. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More from the Bronx after this. Now it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
2-1 the count. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ty France.
Ty France.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. So far this season, France is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Lewis.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Torres picks it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. In the box, Gio Urshela. He bounced out last time up.
Third baseman, number 29.
First pitch of the AB now. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Line hard deep into left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Moore backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now at the plate here is DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And now the first pitch.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Right to him. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. The men on third with 2 down. Fouled off. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Lewis waits on it. And that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Into the box, Evan White. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and a strike to count. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in next, Jose Marmolejos, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now here's the first offering. One strike now from Cole. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does.
Now
that's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Now to the plate, Dylan Moore. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on the way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to bat, Judge. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
1-0 the count. The pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Looking up is Henniger. Into the second deck and gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Left fielder,
As the first
Giancarlo
pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees,
Gleyber
Torres. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Shiner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Next to dig in, Tom Murphy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Torres brings it in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Next to hit is Donnie Walton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he fouls this one off. Last chance for the Mariners. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole records win number 16 on the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Yusei Kikuchi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the